Hi everyone, Giselle here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about another ghost story. This didn't actually happen to me, this happened to my little sister, and at the time we were living in Mexico, and we were getting ready to go to sleep, but my sister had to use the restroom. While she went to go use the restroom, my mom was getting ready to put us to bed, and all of a sudden, she hears screaming and yelling from my dad. And, well, actually, he's my stepdad. And, basically, he was saying, "Get down here, something's wrong with Blanca." That's my little sister's name. And my mom went running downstairs. She thought that my sister had gotten hurt, that she slipped and got hurt and she was bleeding because, well, back then we were living in Stockton. My little sister actually got into an accident which ended up cutting her chin, and it was crazy because she was riding a scooter and the handle basically turned and she hit herself on it. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And she cut her chin, and yeah. So that's when my mom was running downstairs, and she thought that my little sister got hurt. I was downstairs too, and my little brother was downstairs as well. No one could get a word out of her. Not my mom, not my dad, not my little brother, until I told my sister to calm down, breathe, stop crying. And she said, and I asked her, like, what happened? What did you see? And she was like, well, I was using the restroom. I saw a hand, which is the size of my mom's hand, and it was waving at me. And I didn't know what to do, so I just picked up my underwear and started running outside because I didn't want to be in there anymore. And just a disclaimer, guys, there was no one in that room. Okay, how can there be a room in the bathroom? Yeah, okay, let me explain it. So basically, in the bathroom is huge, and there's another door that leads to a room where her grandma sleeps, and in that room she has a lot of dolls, and they're creepy, and I don't know why she has dolls. I guess she's just a collector, but I don't know. Anyways, we all knew there was no one in that room because we knew that her grandma, my step grandma, had gone out with her friend, and usually she just goes to a church, and she goes to the plaza or to downtown, and she stays there for a while, and then she comes back. And we were kind of freaked out because how can that be possible? There was no one in that room. And then as soon as her grandma came back, we asked her who else was in that room. And she was like, no one. And, well, what happened then? And then she came out with the story saying that a long time ago, people used to live in this house and they were killed. I actually don't remember how they were killed or if they just killed themselves. I was a little kid. How am I supposed to remember that? But anyways, yeah. When that happened, we were all scared, but we all had to go to sleep. And it was scary, yeah, but shit happens. So, yeah, we just went to sleep. Okay, so that was my first story. I want to talk to you guys about another story. This actually happened to my mom, my little sister Blanca, me, and my little brother. No one else was home because my stepdad was at work. Everyone else had gone somewhere else. We don't know where they went. And the house is big. So anyways, me, my mom, my sister, my little brother, we were all outside. My mom was making tortillas by hand, and I love those tortillas. They taste so good. But anyways, while my mom was making food, we all heard the door open. Or I don't remember, but I think it opened, or I think someone closed it. But anyways, we went to go check it out, and we find the glass door open. And we tell our mom, and she goes to check it out, and there was no one there. The living room was empty, the kitchen was empty, and it was weird because no one was home, and how can that door open? We thought that it was already open and the wind just blew it open. But that was weird because it's not possible. That door's really heavy. So anyways, my mom closed it, and then she went back to doing what she was doing. And then we hear the same thing again. We go to check it out. The door is open again. And this time we were kind of scared, but it wasn't to the point where we wanted to leave. So my mom once again closes it, comes back, and does what she does. Then it happens again. But this time, me and my sister were almost right next to it. We could have seen it, but we didn't. The door opened and it closed. And this time we were so scared that we actually just left everything there. My mom turned off the fire, put everything away, and we left. Because we did not want to stay in that house. Imagine one day your daughter, last night your daughter just saw something scary, a hand waving at her, and then the next day we all end up experiencing something weird. I'm like, are you serious? We've never experienced any activity like that in our life. And it was scary, but we got over it. And like I said, shit happens. So we moved on. When we left, we told my mom told her husband, but at the time they weren't married. Basically, she told him that she heard the door open. She closed it twice. The second time it was opening and closing, and then we just dipped. We were out. I don't know what to say. There was no one in the house. We thought someone was playing a joke on us. And it couldn't have been me, my sister, or my little brother because we were all right next to our mom. And, we thought it was my dad's brother's wife. And we thought she was the one playing the joke on us, and she wasn't. There was no one in the house. She had left with her husband and her daughter to go to her mom's house, and we don't know. We don't know what happened. We don't know how to explain it. It just happened. So yeah. it was just an experience. Things happen, and we just let it go because we knew if we just kept on bragging about it, we would have been more scared to be there than anything. But basically, we ended up moving out of there because of some problems that had happened. But that's for another story or, another video. But anyways, I'll let you guys go because I don't want to make this video any longer than it already is. And yeah, bye guys. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button and leave a comment down below if you guys want to hear more scary stories, because I have more, and trust me, I'm not done. Okay, so bye guys.